こんにちは皆さん、お元気ですか? Hello, how are you? Grammar video 119 and we're going to compare the 4 adverbs. In my grammar video number 115, we studied about ぜひ and きっと. In my grammar video 117, I explained about 必ず and 絶対 or 絶対に. So if you didn't watch these 2 videos, I recommend you to watch them before this video. Once you watch these 2 videos, then in this video, I'm gonna compare these 4 adverbs in the same sentence to see if the meaning changes. The first sentence is very easy. 来ます and てください. Te form. 来てください. It means please come. First, we add this ぜひ. And ぜひ来てください. With this ぜひ, it means I'd love that you'd come. You are really welcome to come. It's my sincere wish that you'd come. This is a polite way to invite you to come, but I can also say ぜひ来てね. So when the speaker uses this ぜひ, it means this person asks you something politely and from all his heart. Not only to ask for something, but also for the invitation. When I want to invite you, then I can use this ぜひ, just like in this case, ぜひ来てください. In English translation, please come. Now we are going to change to this adverb, きっと with 来てください. Translation is the same, please come. きっと also means the strong wish that you'd come. But the difference, 必ず is more polite and きっと sounds a little bit more casual. But please don't get confused with other meaning of きっと because きっと has 2 meanings. One of them is probably. So if I say きっと来ます, it means he will come. Probably he will come. But now I'm comparing this きっと with 必ず、絶対に. So in this case, きっと来てください or きっと来てね, please come. This adverb きっと can be used like in the promise. For example, the children say, きっと来てね, please come. This is promise, right? When the children say, きっとだよ, きっとね, it means promise. For me, it sounds much more natural to say, きっと来てね, much more than きっと来てください. Because きっと来てください sounds more elegant. So I think it's better to say ぜひ来てください. And きっと来てね, it sounds like children are asking someone to come. Now the different adverb. 必ず来てください. In this case, the translation is the same, the please come. But with 必ず, this is more obligation and duty. So if I say 必ず来てください, it means please come without any fail, without any exception. So it's not so kind as ぜひ来てください. 必ず来てください. 100% you must come because if not, it can't be. So you must come. 必ず来てください. It's not my wish that you'd come. It's not only the wish because it's very important. You must come because if you don't come, we don't know what's going to happen. So this is your obligation to come. We usually use in the polite form 必ず来てください because this is like a public speech, not so private. Now with this adverb 絶対に or 絶対 you can use both way. 絶対に来てください or 絶対来てください. English translation, please do come. Please, 100% please come. So when we say 絶対に来てください or 絶対に来てね, this expresses my emotion that I want you to come. 100%. Absolutely, I want that. So, but in this case, you can show your own feeling. This can be very private way. But 必ず is also you must come, but 必ず is much more in the public way. But 絶対に you can say this is with all my feeling, my emotion that I want you to come. Please do come. 絶対に来てね。You see how the nuances change depending on which adverb we use, right? Now the next verb, 行きます to go. So in this case, 行きます it means I will go. This is my intention. This is not I'm asking anyone. So my intention, I will go. 行きます At first with ぜひ。ぜひ行きます But actually this is not so correct because ぜひ we usually use this ぜひ to ask to other persons, not for my own action. ぜひ行きます This is not correct. If I want to say with ぜひ and my action, we must change this 行きます to a different way. If I want to use ぜひ with my own action 行きます then we must change this 行きます instead of 行きますぜひ行ってみたいですぜひ行ってみたいです It means I'd love to try to go. But please don't get worried about this grammar because this is more advanced and I didn't explain it yet. And the other way that we can use this in 刺激動詞. This is also more advanced, but I only tell you the sentence. ぜひ行かせてください. Please let me go. But what I want to tell you is ぜひ行きます. We don't use it. Now we are going to use きっと. きっと行きます. And this case, it can be the probability. For example, きっと行きます. I probably go. It can also mean きっと行きます. I promise you to go. Then, how can we know if this is probability or the promise? It depends on the intonation that you give. For example, if I say, きっと行きます. きっと行くよ. I probably go. But if I want to say, I promise you to go, then you must say with more enthusiastically, きっと行きます. きっと行くよ. This word きっと has two meanings. One is very probability, but very high probability. And the other one, I promise you to do something きっと. So there are two meanings. Then in this case, intonation is very important. Now we're going to change to 必ず. 必ず行きます. 100% sure I go. I told you before, 必ず, this is, you can use this one in the public speech. So many politics can say this. They say, 必ず something. I'll do this for sure, 100% sure. So, 必ず行きます. I go 100% sure. Yeah, yes. This means 必ず行きます. And when I say 必ず, it is like obligation. So when I say 必ず行きます, this is my duty to go. 必ず行きます. So we usually use with polite form. And also 必ず, this is really objective, not so subjective. We're going to change to 絶対 or 絶対に. 絶対行く. 絶対に行きます. This is also I absolutely go. So 100%. So this is very similar to 必ず. But the difference, 必ず is like in the public speech. It's like a duty. But 絶対に行く. Because this is my wish. I really want to. So 絶対に行く. Without any fail, I'll go. I absolutely go. So the nuance is quite different from 必ず and 絶対に. 雪が降ると思います. This is my opinion. 雪が降る it means it snows. と思います I think it will snow. 雪が降ると思います. In this case, we can't use ぜひ because this is a supposition or opinion. And with these kind of things, we don't use ぜひ. きっと is okay to use with a supposition. きっと雪が降ると思います. It means, I'm sure it will snow. In this case, きっと means more than 80 or 90% sure. And now what will happen with 必ず? 必ず雪が降ると思います。It's okay. This is right. English translation. I think it will rain for sure 100%. Do you remember when I say 必ず? This is quite objective. So this is not only my wish to snow, but this is objective. There's a science, and I'm sure it will snow because this is so sure. 必ず is objective. I'm going to change to 絶対に雪が降ると思います。This is also, I'm really 100% sure that it will snow. 絶対に this is very subjective. It's not objective. So there's no scientific base. Just because I wish I like snow. So 絶対に雪が降ると思います。I'm sure, 100% sure that it will snow. But this is my opinion. Now the negative sentence. I don't want to see that person. See some vocabularies. あの人 that person あの人 verb to see someone に会います so あの人に会います it means to meet that person or to see that person I want to see that person 会います this is the verb the must form and without must and I add たい会いたいですあの人に会いたいです Oh, I wanna meet that person. I wanna see that person. To conjugate this たいです this is exactly the same as E adjective. It means 会いたいです I wanna see. 会いたくないです I don't wanna see that person. 会いたかったです I wanted see or I wanted to see that person. 会いたくなかったです I didn't want to see that person. This sentence, I don't want to see that person. あの人に会いたくないです。In the negative sentence, we can't use ぜひ。ぜひ is only used in affirmative sentence. So ぜひ is not possible. We can use きっと in a negative sentence, but when it is probability. For example, きっと彼はもう来ません。Probably he will not come. In this case, it's okay because this is probability. But 来たくない、来たい. This is my desire. And with desire, I probably don't want to see him. Well, maybe it's okay in English, but in Japanese, no. So we can't use in this meaning, we can't use きっと either. Now, 必ず 100% sure.But this 必ず it's always we must use in affirmative. We never use in a negative sentence. So in this case, 必ず it's not possible to use. The only adverb that we can use in a negative sentence is this one, 絶対に or 絶対. Because 絶対 it means 100% yes, 100% affirmative, or 0%. Not, never ever. This is also 絶対に. So this is the only one that we can use in the negative sentence. So I don't want to see that person at all. I never want to see that person. 絶対にあの人に会いたくないです。絶対にあの人に会いたくないです。Now the last sentence before a quiz.Please subscribe my channel. チャンネル登録お願いします。Literally お願いします。Please or I beg you. 登録 subscription or registration. チャンネル my channel. Now the first adverb ぜひチャンネル登録お願いします。It's really okay because this is my desire, my strong wish that you subscribe my channel and I beg you very politely ぜひお願いします please do it now with きっと but きっと this is a please promise me so maybe with お願いします it's not so well we can say きっとチャンネル登録してね please promise like the child is begging you きっとだよお願い Now with 必ず。必ずチャンネル登録お願いします。It doesn't sound quite well because お願いします。This is I'm asking you please. Politely お願いします。But 必ず it is sure, 100% sure you must do it. So this is not so well. Maybe we can say 必ずチャンネル登録してください。Please do. Please do subscribe my channel without any fail. But anyway, I think it's too strong to ask someone to do this. So I think it's better to say ぜひ。必ず、is too strong. Now with 絶対に。絶対にチャンネル登録お願いします。Well, in this case, 絶対に this is subjective. So this is not so objective like in 必ず. So this is my wish, really strong wish. But anyway, I think it's too strong because I'm asking you 100%. Please subscribe my channel 100%. You cannot go without subscribe my channel like this. 絶対にチャンネル登録してね。So it's too strong. So anyway, I'm not gonna say this. I ask you ぜひチャンネル登録お願いします。I ask you politely. Depending on the adverbs you use, the same sentence have the different meaning. Sometimes it's very strong wish or to ask you something very politely, or this is like obligation that you must do this. So it's quite interesting to see these adverbs. Now a quiz time with 5 translations into Japanese. 1番目 Please make sure to bring this document to the city hall or to the city office by next week. 2番目 Please make sure to take this medicine twice a day, in the morning and at night. 3番目 Please do not open this box. Never. 4番目 Please dance with me. 5番目最後です。Please marry me. Please get married with me. I already explained about these 4 adverbs in my video 115 and 117. But today, we studied in a different way. The same sentence using these 4 different adverbs to see how the nuance changes. I will talk all in Japanese in the end of this video, so please stay till the end. And if you liked this video and you think it was useful for you, please don't forget to give me like and also please subscription. And if you can share my videos with your friends, that can help me a lot. いかがでしたか？今日は4つの副詞を勉強しました。私の文法のビデオ115でこのぜひときっとを説明しました。その後、文法ビデオ117で必ずと絶対にを詳しく説明しました。そして今日のこの文法のビデオ119では、この4つの副詞を同じ文につけてその違いを比べてみました。使う副詞によってニュアンスがだいぶ変わりますよね。その違いが分かってくださったら嬉しいです。このビデオが気に入ってくださったら、ぜひいいねボタン、そしてチャンネル登録もぜひお願いします。それから私のビデオをお友達に紹介してくださったら本当に嬉しいです。お願いいたします。ではまた次のビデオでお会いできるのをとても楽しみにしています。絶対にまた私のチャンネルに遊びに来てね。